The first fan engagement index launches in November 2019, with a backdrop being what Think Fan Engagement founder Kevin Rye describes as a baked-in complacency in English football. A number of clubs welcome it, but there's a notably muted reception from the Premier League and EFL 2019-2020 season. COVID interrupts the season, with the EFL and rest of the pyramid stopping. The Premier League recommences in June 2020, completing in that month. This is the season where we really discover that football really was nothing without the fans. Normal business isn't resumed until summer 2021, when fans return and the European Super League has been and gone. The Fan Engagement Index for the season shows that whilst top clubs like Everton, Leicester City and Norwich City are doing well, the so-called Big Six at the time, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, Liverpool and Spurs, are far behind the curve. Something that would be placed into sharp focus when Super League plans are exposed to a mostly angry watching public. 2020-2021 season. The season commences without fans in September 2020. Not only are fans absent for all, except short spells in November, December 2020 and May 2021. Project Big Picture, a short-lived plan from the likes of Liverpool and Manchester United to hand top Premier League clubs more power than the rest of football leagues. It dies a very quick death. But little does the rest of football realise that something as bad, if not worse, is coming down the tracks. March 2021 sees the announcement of the European Super League. As with all the worst ideas, it leaks the day before, resulting in outrage from fans and almost everyone in English football, including demonstrations from fans against the idea, which quickly dies a death and leaves the clubs beating a hasty retreat. April 2021, the government announces a fan-led review of football governance, to be chaired by MP Tracy Crouch. Crouch says that the review will take the necessary steps to retain the game's integrity, competitiveness, and most importantly, the bond that clubs have with its supporters and the local community. 2021-2022 season, November 2021. The fan-led review of football governance is published. Chair Tracy Crouch's work will lead to an independent regulator for English football, something that the Labour government was first recommended to do in 1999 as a result of the Football Task Force. Fan engagement and consultation with fans will be part of its remit. The regulator will still not be in place by the time of the 2024 election, but the new Labour government has committed to seeing it through. 2022-2023 season. In a busy year for fan engagement, in its 2022 AGM of clubs, the Premier League proposes a new fan engagement standard, which clubs agreed to in principle. November 2022 sees the fan engagement standard agreed upon by all clubs. The measures will include a board-level official responsible for fan engagement, fan advisory boards, and the publication of an annual fan engagement plan. All clubs are required to publish a plan by January 2023. While most make it, some clubs miss the deadline. The Premier League announces that the fan engagement standard and the accompanying fan engagement plans will begin from the 2023-24 season. The 2022-23 Fan Engagement Index shows some clubs improving, with Brentford, Leicester City, Derby County, Oxford United, Swansea City all posting rises over 50 points from the last season. The most notable risers are Liverpool, who post a massive 85-point rise, the second biggest ever rise in a points total, taking them to 135 points in the season's table. This brings us to the much-awaited Fan Engagement Index for the season 23-24. As announced, we have also introduced the Fan Engagement Awards for the first time. The top 3 clubs in the Fan Engagement Index for the year 2023-24 are Exeter City, Carlisle United and Lincoln City FC. Let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah, of course, and I'll start by thanking Kevin Rye and the Fan Engagement Index and for taking the trouble to actually put these awards together. It's hugely important to us as a supporter-owned club that we can demonstrate we do fan engagement so well. But really, there should be 72 clubs with this gold certificate this morning. Fans are our biggest stakeholders, and really we should be talking to them as well as we do, apparently. So thank you, Kevin.
Well, we're delighted to score highly again. Fan engagement's always been something that's been really important to us at the football club. We've been committed to it for a long time and lots of hard work goes into it. So we do lots of things with our supporters groups, whether that's CUSG, the individual supporters branches such as the London branch, and now the South Cumbria group as well. So we're very committed to this. It's really important and it's great to be ranked near the top.
Hi, Liam Scully, Chief Executive at Lincoln City Football Club. very honoured to be awarded the Gold Award from the Fan Engagement Index for everything that we've done here at Lincoln City. Yeah, I think first and foremost it's given us indicators of who else out there is doing some fantastic work. So the exemplar clubs that we would look up to and want to try and to some degree copy, or things that are best practice that they've done that we can bring into Lincoln City. And it's that great motivation. We use it as a KPI at the football club. It's an external measure of how good that we're doing. So for us it's an incredibly important part and something that we look at quite regularly.
5 clubs were awarded the Silver Award, while 8 clubs named as the winners of the Bronze Award in the Fan Engagement Index 23-24. One of the clubs to receive the Bronze Awards are Brighton and Hove Albion. Let's hear what they have to say about their performance.
Yeah, the club has made a real concerted effort over many years to really ensure we engage in a really meaningful, positive and responsive way with our fans. And I think being recognised for our work in this area is really important. It's important for our fans, it's important for our staff to recognise the hard work that they've put in place. And so we're really honoured and privileged to have received this recognition.
One of the most improved clubs and one of the 3 clubs to receive the Merit Award are Chelsea FC. The others are Blackburn Rovers and Sheffield United. Lord Daniel Finkelstein, OBE, Chelsea Board Director responsible for fan engagement, expressed his happiness, saying, "We are delighted to have been recognised by the Fan Engagement Index for this award. We have worked incredibly hard to ensure our supporters feel they are heard by their football club, and we have made significant strides across the last 12 months. We have certainly got a lot more to do and much work still in front of us. The efforts must always continue as we continue to work closely with the Fan Advisory Board to develop the level of engagement with our supporters across the 2024-25 season. Here are all the award winners." The Fan Engagement Index for both the 2022-23 and 2023-24 seasons are now live. Please head to fanengagement.net to see the complete Fan Engagement Index of both seasons.